Hello, my dear students. So let's start with another chapter of Footprints Without Feet. That is the thief's story, which is written by Ruskin Bond. So let's have a quick look. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. He is considered to be an icon among Indian writers and children's authors and a top novelist. He wrote his first novel, The Room on the Roof, when he was 17, which won John Llewellyn Rhys Memorial Prize in 1957. Since then, he has written several novels, over 500 short stories, as well as various essays and poems, all of which have established him as one of the best loved and most admired chroniclers of contemporary India. In 1992, he received the Sahitya Academy Award for English writing for his short stories collection Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra by the Sahitya Academy, India's National Academy of Letters in India. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 for contribution to children's literature. He now lives with his adopted family and Landover near Mussoorie. He is a very famous author among the children's. Now let's see the theme of the story. The Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond is based on the theme of friendship, betrayal, aspirations, connection, trust, guilt, change, kindness, loyalty, revenge, and honesty. The story is based on the fact that how love and kindness can transform even the most destructive minds of criminals and thieves in this world. Introduction to the lesson. A young boy makes friends with Anil. Anil trusts him completely and employs him. Does the boy betray his trust? The story is about a 15-year-old thief who changes his name every month to stay ahead of the police and old employers. This time he kept his name Hari Singh. The other person in the story is a 25-year-old writer named Anil. The thief meets Anil and asks him if he can work for him. The story unfolds on how the thief betrays Anil by committing a theft but retracts later on. I would like to tell you, my dear students, the narrator of the story is the thief himself. Hari Singh is not the real name, it's his changed name. So here is the summary of the story. Hari Singh was a thief. He was merely 15 years of age but was quite good for his age. Quite good for his age means he was quite experienced and he was very good at stealing. In fact, Hari Singh wasn't even his real name. I told you earlier it was his false name. Just to do the robbery, he has keep on changing the names. He used a different name every month to avoid getting caught. The first time Hari met Anil while he was watching a wrestling match. Anil looked like a perfect mark, simple, kind, and easygoing. Hari approached Anil and used some flattering words to gain Anil's confidence. After conversing for a while, Anil started to walk off. Hari followed him and expressed his wish to work for Anil, but Anil bluntly expressed his inability to pay Hari. He said so because he used to earn by fits and starts. That means he did not have a steady job. So he said he won't be able to pay his wages. But Hari has different intention. He wanted to rob Anil, so he lied to him and he said that he can cook. He knew how to cook. Hari lied that he could cook. Anil took Hari home and let him occupy the balcony to see. So he gave him a space in his house. He gave his balcony to be there and to sleep. That night Hari cooked dinner for Anil, but the food was so terrible that Anil gave the food to stray dogs. He realized that Hari didn't know how to cook and told him to leave. But Hari stood there smiling. in his most appealing way. Anil laughed at it and told Hari that he would teach him how to cook, write sentences, and add numbers. Hari was happy and grateful as he knew that he could achieve anything he wanted once he knew how to read and write. Hari found it easy to work for Anil. Every day he would make tea for Anil. Then he would go to the market to buy supplies. He always made a rupee's profit every time. And I must tell you, my children, that Anil was very much aware of this, that he used to make a profit of a rupee. Hari also learned quite a bit about Anil. Being with Anil, he has learned quite about him. Anil was a writer and did not make steady income. I have told you earlier also. When he did, he would go out and celebrate. When he didn't, he would borrow and worry about his next paycheck. One day, Anil came home flush with several bank notes. He had just sold a book to publisher. He safely hid the money under his mattress, unaware that Hari was watching him. Hari saw the opportunity to rob Anil. That night, he crept into the room and carefully extracted the money. Then he ran out of the house. He headed towards the railway station to catch 10:30 express to Lucknow. He was elated when he counted the money on his way. It was 600 rupees. He was about to catch the train, but something stopped him. He was left at the station all alone. He left the station. He wandered through the bazaars. It was raining and Hari was completely wet. There was a conflict in his mind. He didn't want to betray the faith of Anil. Moreover, Anil was teaching him how to write and add numbers that could transform his life. All those things were going on in his mind, and he was in a conflict what to do. So he left the station. He came to the field and sat on the bench. He was completely drenched and he was sitting on the bench looking at the notes. Due to these thoughts and his feelings of guilt, he decided to go back to Anil, if only for the sake of learning how to read and write. After all, stealing was easy, but becoming a clever and well-respected man, that was better. So he understood the importance of education and he decided to go back to Anil. So Hari went back to Anil and put the money back under the mattress. Next day, when he woke up, Anil was already making tea. Anil gave him 50 rupees as a part of his wages and told him that he had earned some money by selling book and he would pay him regularly. So he told him that he has earned enough money that he could pay his wages early. Hari was motivated. He realized that Anil knew what had happened, but he didn't say anything. Moved, Hari gave a smile, a genuine, heartfelt smile. That means after looking at the notes were wet. Anil understood the whole matter, but he didn't say anything to he didn't say anything to Hari. Instead of that, he told him that indirectly that he can stay with him. He will teach him how to read and write. He will help him out to become a better person. Just see how with love, with trust, he just transformed a thief into a better person.